What's up, y'all? For those of y'all who don't know me, get to know me. I'm a good person to know. Nah, I'm playing. But for real, y'all see my little hickey. And tied it up, tied it up, tied it up. Nah, man. Uh, I got this from Cupping at physical therapy. See little muscles in the back. I go hard. Nah, I'm playing with y'all. But, yeah, y'all. Um, I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I just wanted to be on here just to get this off my chest. So, first thing first, it's either two things wrong with me. Number one, I'm depressed, or number two, I'm grieving. And I don't even think I said this publicly, but I'm gonna say this now just to clear the urge, just get this off my chest. So, last year, last year, I lost my granddad, right? And then this year, I lost my brother. Now, my brother lived with me, but nobody was at the house when he passed. So he texted me earlier that day and was like, "Can my girlfriend come over?" And I said, "Yeah, just make sure the house is in order." So boom, I'm getting home. It's around 5, 6, right? No text, no call. I think my dad called me when I was on my way home, and my sister called me. But I'm like, I'm gonna call him when I get home, cause my phone is about to die. So I get to the gate, and when I get to the gate, I see his girlfriend. She's inside the gate, on top of the green vent. So I told Brody, like, stop. I rolled the window down. He was like, she got to go around, cause the window don't roll down. So I'm like, okay. So she came across. She came to my side, and I looked at her, like tears just flowing down her face, and she looked so distraught. So when I seen that, my heart dropped. I say, "What's wrong?" And she was like, "He's gone." What's up, Fabian? Make sure y'all like and subscribe. So she said he's gone. And in my head, I'm like, this can't be true. This can't be true. And Brody, he like, who? Who? We was just talking to him. We was just talking to him. What's up, Johnson? So I'm like, dog, in my head, my heart just raced. And I'm like, bro, this cannot be true. So I get to the house. I get to the I see like the ambulance and the paramedics. And when I get up the stairs, cause I lived on the third floor. What's up, Levi? I seen Yvette. At the time, my mind couldn't register who she was. So I walk upstairs and she just give me a hug. And when she gave me a hug, I knew. I'm like, damn. So it is true. So I walked in the house. My mama gave me a hug, and I just started crying. So I got two bathrooms. I got one in my room, and I got one when you walk in. So I went in his room because he lived with me, like I said. And I just went in his room, and I just started crying. And the police kept talking to me. They was like, they was calling my name. What's up, Snipe? They was calling my name, and I couldn't talk. I just kept crying. And I said, can I see him? And when I seen him, he had all of his chains on. He had his jewelry on. He had wristbands on. And they was like, don't touch him. And I looked at him. I'm like, what you mean don't touch him? This is my brother. And it was like, we can't touch him because we're going to do an examination. I'm like, bro, this man was by himself. Like, by himself. The last person he talked to was my auntie. So he had called her, and she the one that called the police. He called her and told her that he couldn't breathe, and he was scared. And she was like, take your asthma pump, because my brother got real bad. He got real bad asthma. And he was like, it's too strong. So it's so many events that took place that I feel like could have prevented my brother from passing. Like, if I would have, I know that there's no way I could have got home any sooner. But my auntie car didn't start, and my girl was on the way. So it's like, if my girl was there, he could have been saved. If my auntie car would have started, he would have been saved. If I got home faster, he could have been saved. But it's like, everything prevented us from saving this man's life. And it's like, ever since that day, I never been the same. Before that, I used to wake up happy every day. I used to wake up happy and just at peace. But now it's like, wake up, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really care. I don't really care to wake up. That's just me being all the way honest. I don't care to wake up. It's like, I don't feel the same. I don't feel that happiness. I don't feel that peace. You know, a part of me is gone, and I never get to conversate back and forth with my brother again. Like, people don't know how that feel. And when I was at the funeral, I didn't cry. And my brother dad talked to me. He was like, um, I know what you're going through. Um, you can reach out and call me. We're going through the same thing, but we not going through the same thing. I'm with this man every day. You never with this man. You don't know how this man truly is. I do. I've been around this man my whole life. Like, you don't even know the half of what I feel. You bro, it's like a handful of times that you saw this man. And he had made a post on Facebook that made me so mad. Like, talking like he just been in his life, his whole life. I'm like, bro, this man was just telling me, like, you don't do nothing. You don't do anything. You don't do anything. He said, I call my daddy. My daddy supposed to be calling me. That's what he told me. So for you to get on Facebook and then make it seem like something that is not, I didn't like that, bro. Like, the fact that your son is out of town, you should be calling your son every week, checking up on him. If you're not sending money, come on, bruh. Calling your son is the least you can do. You don't even do that. Like, my brother would drop everything that he doing if his daddy called it, if his daddy called him. But he don't even call. Like, you gotta, bro. I think about shit like, if I was there, I know he would have been saved. I never let nothing happen to my brother. But one thing I'm glad about, though, what's up, Don? Like, me and my brother, we was always on good terms. Like, always. We ain't never had no dull moments. I ain't gonna count, bro. I mean, I'm okay, but I'm not the same, though. Like, me and my brother, we could be anywhere and we gonna have a good time. Like, we gonna laugh, cut up, play. It could be anything. We gonna have fun. That's one thing I like about my brother. Like, bro, man, we just gonna have a good time. And at the funeral, all his friends came down. I'm just talking about, me grieving and, what happened. But we had a funeral in Tennessee and all his friends came down and they spoke about him. And this made me so proud, right? They all said the same thing. He was there for me. He always gave me advice. He listened to me. And then they said some them things that he said. And that's what really made me proud because that's what I told him. Cause when as an older sibling, I appreciate that, Don. As an older sibling, when you talking to your siblings, sometimes they don't talk back. They just listen. It's like a respect thing. And I love to hear that, that he listened. Like sometimes he'll tell me, I told so and so this and I like, the same thing that I told him. And I just love that, man. I was back there. I was on the front row, but I had left. I had left and stand up in the back. So I'm like, bro, this is I don't know, man. Like seeing my brother with no feeling, no breath in his body, no heartbeat. It's a feeling like no other. Like when I came home and seen him on the floor, I couldn't believe it. And to this day, it still don't feel like he gone. Like it don't feel like my brother is gone. It feel like he is somewhere doing something else. And his friends come over and they talk about him and talk about the things they did and what they been through. And I be like, damn, that's crazy. Like you can only imagine like what somebody would be when they grow up. My brother wasn't even 20 or he wasn't even 20 yet. My brother didn't even reach his 20s. Like he could have been anything, man. And it's so crazy. Couldn't imagine as a sibling. I lost my mom in January, my dad in 2019. My siblings all I got. Send you strength for real. I appreciate that. It's hard. I mean, I feel like, you know, losing anybody that you really care for or care about, got love for is hard. Like, that's my little brother. Like my little brother. You never expect somebody younger than you to go before you. That's the worst. My mama cry like every day. Every day. And I just try to be like I try to be strong and positive. I just can't help the way I feel. I don't know if I'm grieving, because I never grieved before, or if I'm depressed. I don't know. It could be both. But I can tell you I don't feel like myself. I feel like I feel like all of my happiness is temporary. And I wish that I could, I don't even know if I ever get that feeling of peace and happiness that I had back. I don't know if I ever get that feeling again. Like the happiest that I am is when I'm with my girl. But besides that, cause that type of happiness, that's the only type of happiness that feel really permanent to me. But when I'm home or out, it don't feel right. It just don't feel right. You said it's probably both. It probably is both. I think it is both. Yeah, I think it is. Like, I ain't still happy. I'm gonna say a prayer for you and my dudes tonight for sure. I appreciate that for real. Cause that shit is like, even though it happened months ago, it's still like fresh. I think it'll always be fresh though. It's not something that you can forget about. I'm just glad that we was always on good terms. That's a blessing. Cause you know, some people have loved ones pass away and they was beefing with them. They was into it with them. You know, they wasn't, their last words was, I hate you or something like that. But it was always love with me and my brother. And one day I was in this room and I saw this letter I wrote. I wrote him a letter when I was in the military just to check up on them and let them know that, hey man, education is everything. Education is everything. Don't slack on the books. Don't slack on the paperwork. Don't slack on none of that, because that's gonna get you where you want to be. You know, physical labor can only get you so far, but when you got the mind and you got the skills, that's what's really gonna take you far. And he had hung that letter up on his wall, and that meant so much to me. And at my house, it's this. All right, so in his room, I had got. It was this job that we had worked together. It was like a sales job. I had got us both that job. Well, I can't say I got us both that job, but I could say that I put him on. He got himself that job. I just referred him. So when you get hired, they give you a envelope, right? And he hung the envelope up on the wall, and I never realized that until I went in his room after he passed, and that meant so much to me. You know, his friends always told me like, "Man, Jay Sean always talked about you. Like he really looked up to you." And that made me, that's always good to hear that my little brother took favor in the way that I lived, in the way that I carried myself. I got another brother that told me that when I left, like things just changed. Like Jay Sean told me that too. But I'm thinking like, bro, just, it ain't nothing to call me. I'm gone. I'm not in your presence. But call me. You can call me, bro. You can call me, write me, whatever. I'm one call away always. But they did. They both changed. I was around them both all the time. Showing them this, showing them that. Don't do this, don't do that. We want to live righteous. We want to live righteous. We don't want to live worldly. We don't want to be like them over there and do what they doing. We don't hang with these type of people. We don't do these type of activities. That's what I was showing them. And as long as they was around me, they was good. They wasn't getting in no trouble, no fights, no smoking, no drinking, none of that. Like, we trying to live righteous. I'm trying to build character into my younger siblings. Cause the world will chew you up and spit you out. You gotta stand on 10 as a man. Like, be your own person. Don't let these people over here influence you. They not living right. You know, we living by the law of God. But it's like, when I left, they didn't uphold that. Like, they didn't keep the same morals that I tried to instill in them. And they did like a 180. They just did a complete turnaround. Not a complete turnaround, but I had they looked the other way. But I mean, I could have, I should have called them and checked up on them and talked to them. I was just in my own world because I was gone. I was gone. And for a minute, for like 3 months straight, I couldn't call and talk to him. The only thing I could do was write him. I wrote my brother, he ain't write back. Um, that's cool, because I was going back and forth from North Carolina to Georgia, and North Carolina to Tennessee. So I still go, check up on them, go out there and take them out to eat or take them to family fun, dinner, Sky Zone, whatever. Whatever they want to do, Nashville Shores. Just try to be that, that positive role model. I feel like as the oldest sibling, that's what you're supposed to do, or not even just the oldest, but if you older, period, because it's always gonna be somebody to look up to you, somebody that always see you like, yeah, I like the way you carry yourself. It's all, even if you don't think nobody watching, somebody always watching you, paying attention to you, listening to you. So you should always be mindful and be thoughtful of how you carry yourself, how you move. And another thing, I just started liking, I just started liking more I just started liking being in the dark more. It don't gotta be no talking, it don't gotta be no phones, it don't gotta be nothing. Like, I just like being in the dark now. Like, I don't know. And I I think I read where that was like linked to depression. But like I say, I don't know I'm grieving or I'm just depressed. Either way, I don't feel normal. Or maybe I do feel normal. Cause people would tell me it's not normal to feel happy all the time. It's not happy to always feel one emotion. But that's normal to me though. Like the fact that I'm not happy, I feel like I'm depressed. I feel normal. Like my normal is like, well, no, my normal is happy. But the way that I feel now is not happy, so I feel depressed. Like my depressed is probably like other people normal. Like they don't feel happy all the time. They feel like a mix of emotion. But I stay like, I don't know how I maintain my happiness. It was just a gift. It was really just a gift, really. It's nothing I do to be happy. It was just a gift. I just woke up happy, blessed, thankful. But now, like I said, it's just like, all right, I'm here again. I'm gonna do the same thing I did yesterday. Try to do a little bit more and, be better. I try to be better than I was the day before. Sometimes I succeed, sometimes I don't. That's life. Everything is temporary. But I really don't want to be on here too long. I just wanted to come on here and vent, express myself. Y'all have a good night. Like I said, my name is Amir the Ruler. Y'all stay tuned. Peace and blessings.